Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to unbox my Judith Leiber piece. Yay! So I talked about Judith Leiber in my wishlist video for New York. I do not own a single Judith Leiber piece, but I really feel like Judith Leiber handbags are those that a true collector really needs. And I spoke in my video about I really only needed one. Like if I just owned one, I'd be complete. Well, shouldn't surprise anyone that that's now changed. So I went to Judith Leiber in Bergdorf's in New York, and they don't have a standalone store. I believe they have a standalone store in LA, but not in New York. So what we had to choose from, because I went with Amelia Rose, what we had to choose from was limited by the fact it was a tiny little concession in Bergdorf's, but they still had quite a few bags. I'll insert some photos so you can see the different types of ones we were looking at and what they had available there. There were a few different ones that I really, really loved, but I was only buying one because in my head, Meredith, you only need one Judith Leiber bag in your life. Famous last words. So they had some beautiful pieces. They didn't have the one that I was looking for, which was the clutch with the New York skyline. And I also really liked the UFO, and they didn't have the UFO either. But what they did have were some beautiful pieces. They had the old-fashioned mobile phone or cell phone, which was amazing. They had a microphone, they had a cupcake, they had watermelon, they had the lipstick, which I think has just like been in a lot of their advertising recently. They had the hot air balloon. Yeah, they had some stunningly beautiful pieces, all gorgeous in their own way. But I was only choosing one. I wanted to buy other things, and if I spent all my money on Judith Leiber handbags, there wouldn't have been anything else. So I had to decide which one I wanted. So Amelia Rose and I had a long discussion about it. I threw it out to some friends back here in Australia, and I was like, what do you think? And they had a long conversation about it and what they thought I should choose. But ultimately it came down to what I wanted to buy, of course. And yes, I made a decision. So I have a Judith Leiber handbag, my very first one. And I say that because there will be more. I have been sucked in now, it's all over. So this is Judith Leiber packaging. There's no bow or anything. I did bring the box home with me. I sent it, did I send it or did it come in my luggage? Either way, it came home with me. I managed to get it home. And it was just in a Saks, a Bergdorf's shopping bag. So there was no Judith Leiber shopping bag with it. So the packaging isn't mind-blowing, I've got to say, but it's all right. So when you open it up, it is like foam, and then foam around the outside as well. And then there's plenty of tissue paper. So let's get it out, and then I'll talk about why I chose this one. So you'll probably know what it is as soon as I take it out because of the size of it. So it comes in this little bag, Judith Leiber dust bag, and I'll open it up. It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. And I chose the cupcake. It's stunning. Look at it. Look at it. So this is the Judith Leiber cupcake bag. So it's all gold around the bottom and then all pink on the top. And then this is what the bottom looks like. So the bottom is flat, so you can actually set it down. No feet, does not have feet. It's just a flat bottom. And then so there's a little button on the front, just there, and you just press that, and that's how you open it up. And, oh, so there's my little dust bag in there. So inside, it's all gold leather lined. It is not big. It will not fit a phone, but it is so pretty. I don't even think I'll get a card in there. Realistically, I reckon I could get my key fob in there and a little lipstick, but really not much else. This is not a functional handbag. This is art. So it does have a little chain that you can carry it by, and these little D-rings in there are hinged. So you just pull them out, make sure they're flat. And I'll take that out as well. And then that's how you close it. And then these are just little lobster claws on the side. And that gives you the little handle. And that's how you carry it. It's so cute. I just love it. It is wearable art. It is not functional in any way, shape or form. There are very few things that are fitting in this, and I know that, but I don't care because it is beautiful. It is so well made. It is so gorgeous, and I just love it. So this still has the little tag on it, so I can tell you how much it was. This was $4,995 US plus tax. So that's like, so it's like $5,500 US, which is a lot of money, but the work that goes into these is just amazing. I'm just so in love with it. Why did I choose this one? Because there were some brilliant options there. So the lipstick was definitely a contender for me. And the microphone, and even the cell phone, the big chunky cell phone, like the original cell phones, I loved them all. This is iconic Sex and the City. So from when Carrie was marrying Big the first time, the one that didn't happen when she was in it was Vivienne Westwood, wasn't it? In that wedding dress. This is the bag that was featured in that, and I think it was Lily put Carrie's phone in this. I feel like Lily was carrying this. Someone's going to correct me who has much better recall of Sex and the City. But anyway, Carrie's phone ended up in this, and it goes to show you how small flip phones were then, that she could get the tiny little flip phone in here. And that's why Carrie didn't have a phone to ring Big to see where he was, and he couldn't get through to her because her phone was in this cupcake. So this is classic Sex and the City. Like, it's got that, it's iconic for those who love Sex and the City, and I love Sex and the City. Clearly I am not as much of an aficionado as some other people because I don't have total recall of that movie, but that is why this was so iconic, and it's so well known, and I bought it in New York, and Sex and the City is set in New York. So for me to have my first Judith Leiber piece be something that is so iconic, like, meant a lot to me. Now, I have said, I'm not buying other Judith Leiber pieces. This is not going to become a collection for me. I lied. I've just lied. It's that simple. I'm lying. I feel like these are so collectible because they're all so different. So it's not like other collections I have where it's just another Chanel mini in a different finish, and I have lots and lots of minis. Now, I am not dissing any of my collections. I love all of my collections, but this is a very different style of collecting to the other pieces that I collect, because each one is so different. So the phone is so different to the lipstick, which is so different to the microphone, which is so different to the cupcake. Like, everything is so different. They're all so unique and have such different looks with such different coloring that they're not hard to collect. They're also not hard to justify because I don't have anything like this. I don't have anything like this, like, of course. So I feel like this needs to be, like, each one needs to be special, most certainly. I'm not just suddenly going to buy a whole heap of Judith Leiber one after the other. I feel like it needs to be tied to something. So I'm still deciding if it needs to be like the bag I buy myself every birthday. So every time I have a birthday, I buy myself a Judith Leiber piece, and that's how I add to it. Is it every Christmas? Is it like, do I need to tie it to travel? I need to work that out, but I don't just want them to be something that I randomly buy. I'd like to tie them to something each year. I feel like my birthday makes the most sense. Like, I'm going to be 44 in February. Maybe I get myself a bag then, and then 45, 46, 47, good grief. So yeah, I feel like that makes the most sense in my head, how I look at it, and ultimately it only matters what I think in my head. So yes, there will be more Judith Leiber pieces, but they will not be something that I unbox on a regular basis. I will decide what I want to tie them to, and then they will come in at that time. But I just love this. It's so pretty, and it's pink. It made sense. It's me. It's pink. Look at that. Look at how pretty it is. It's so gorgeous, and I just love it. So this does actually come off. The chain does come off. So I can just take that off. And this one, and I'm going to cut the tag off it because it's been driving me nuts. So you can take the little chain off it, and then you just open it up, find the front, and the little claws just flip back in all the way down. You've just got to be super careful with them. And then done. Ta-da! Cupcake. So what do you think? In the comments down below, tell me, did you pick that I was going to get the cupcake? What would you have chosen? So would you have chosen the cupcake, or would you have gone with one of the other ones? I know that there was a strong feeling about the lipstick. Lots of people love the lipstick. And the lipstick and the bigger ones that were there, so the lipstick, the microphone, and I think the cell phone as well, all had cross-body straps. And I was like, oh, that's great. Do any of them fit a phone? I don't believe any of them actually fit a phone, but clearly the other ones fit far more than what the cupcake did. Oh, the cell phone might have fit funnily enough, the very old cell phone one might actually fit your mobile phone in it, but don't quote me on that. But yes, so we don't have Judith Leiber here in Australia, but you can order from their website and they will send it. So that's handy to know. But yes, I feel like there will definitely be at least one of these a year, which means that the collection will not grow quickly, but still they are beautiful, beautiful pieces. And I think a really lovely thing to hand down, like a collection of Judith Leiber handbags, would be an amazing thing to have and hand down through generations to come, should they have any interest in them. And obviously all my handbags, I look at like, will my kids keep them? Will they sell them? Like, will they have an interest in them? But I feel like a really curated collection of Judith Leiber, that you have like one a year, so the collection won't be massive, although let's hope I live that long, would be something really lovely for generations to have afterwards, long after I'm gone. So that's kind of how I look at it. I mean, my kids might have absolutely no interest in this. I don't know. They might just end up selling everything, which is fine. It doesn't... Once I'm gone, it's no longer mine. So what they choose to do with it is most certainly up to them. But I like to think that I can hand these down because they're just so special. They're so gorgeous. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you pick it? Were you right? Did you pick that I would get the cupcake? Oh, I'm just peeling the bottom off. See? Handy. Had the little protective sticker on the bottom, so now it's nice and bright. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below and what you would have chosen if you could have picked from all of them. But I'm very excited to have my little cupcake, and I don't know, I might put it up permanently behind me because it's not like it takes up a lot of space, and it's really just art at this point. But I will carry it. I just need to find the right event to carry it to, something that I don't need to take anything else to. So probably something my husband comes to, so I can make him carry my phone, and he has cards, so what do I need him for at that point? So yeah, that's my Judith Leiber piece from New York, and I'm very excited to finally have a Judith Leiber piece and such an iconic Sex and the City piece from New York. Yeah, it just adds to the whole thing. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.